fellow Toastmasters. Today, I was going to be content in just listening to other people's inspirational speeches. I mean, I really didn't have anything inspiring to share, and looking at the list, there were already some powerhouse people speaking, so yeah. But in true Amy fashion, I put myself on the list to speak without having any idea what I was going to say, because uncertainty-induced stress totally gets the creative juices going. That's what I tell myself, at least. When I finally sat down to figure out what I could talk about, I looked through topics like power of resilience, pursuing your dreams, leadership, and empowerment. I read through inspirational quotes. I browsed through famous people that motivated, encouraged, or influenced others in positive and meaningful ways. Maybe I could talk about someone else's achievements, because these historic figures had done things in their lives that were far more impressive and motivating than anything I've done. Their exceptional achievements inspired others to aim higher, sparked hope, or changed the world in profound ways. I, on the other hand, sit in my apartment binging YouTube videos and getting into arguments with my cats. Tell me which is more inspiring. Despite feeling like I had nothing of value to fashion into an inspiring speech, I still weirdly felt like the words and story had to come from me. I then got an idea. If I could jump into a time machine, go back to my high school graduation, stand before not just my younger self, but a whole class of excited and nervous teenagers at the cusp of the next phase in their lives. And I only had a few minutes to talk, because obviously people are going to chase after the random crazy-haired woman that just got on the platform and grabbed the microphone from a very confused valedictorian. In those few moments, what would I say? Do I have anything to say that would be worth that kind of effort, that maybe someone else couldn't say better? And then it dawned on me what my past self would need to hear, what my present self would need to be reminded of, and I'm sure some of you might need to hear as well. As I was looking for inspirational, instead of being inspired, I was comparing myself to others by imposing unfair expectations, and without meaning to, I was minimizing my own value to the point where I felt like I had nothing to say. But the beauty of inspirational is that it's subjective. It's not as grandiose as you might think. The very definition of inspire is to fill someone with the urge or ability to do or feel something. So with that in mind, it doesn't matter what the people around you are doing. It doesn't matter if it feels like they are standing on more solid ground or are more successful. Each of us are walking our own unique path. And no matter where you are on your said path, you are capable of making the greatest impact on a person's life just by being you. Being you is enough. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. I thought that was cool when I realized that. It's really motivating. So back to my hypothetical standing in front of my young self in high school senior class. What would I say to them? I'd say, being you is enough, obviously. And when you feel like you don't quite measure up or are not good enough, look away from everyone else. Bring your eyes to you, eyes on you. Really see yourself and how far you've come. Push aside the doubt, push aside the unrealistic expectations, and truly acknowledge your successes. I promise you there are many, because you are amazing and inspiring, just as you are. Thank you, Toastmasters.